we have to kill that guy. You will see all equipment with the belt. Here you can change my equipment. We have the sword, which is pretty good. So we never really went through this main level. We can plus that. Perk points. We can increase stuff. Oh no, right. We have other stuff we can unlock. Final offer. When the trader loses patience, you get one more chance to make an offer. I need level 4. Increase your speech level by 3 when talking to nobles and wealthy people. You can have a low-born perk. This is for commoners. You will see counter... Okay. So we have different stuff. And we can... Oh, wait. We have 1 perk point. Can we choose one of those? Yes, we can. Last 30% longer without food. Okay. When dirty, you will have 50% more charisma. Okay. Your stamina will regenerate faster, but slowest during the day. Slightly increased distance of fast travel. You grew up in the worse the better you sleep. And I can't get any of the other ones. So I guess Scout? Yes. And then we can use one of the strengths. Unconscious won't cost any stamina. Blocking an opponent's blow will only cost less stamina. We can keep those 2 if needed. Oh, I wanted to check some other stuff. Don't have a horse, quest log, codex, okay. So, right to Talmberg, get a horse. Other way around, I would guess. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! How about I can run? Thank you. I just looked around and yeah, there was an enemy. We definitely have to equip the sword. I don't know if I have to fight. My stamina is really low though. He's really fast. And I'm injured. How about horse riding? Trot or walk gives your horse a chance to recover. W and shift. Counter ideally combines a faster pace with the horse's endurance. Gallop, fast gait, but will soon deplete. Okay. Following a path, your horse is smarter than some people and will stick to the path you are on if you give him his head. Okay. Just begin to countering and don't steer him. So horse's stamina indicator, it will deplete when galloping. Okay. It may throw you if stamina is low. Can be exhausting. Can deplete your stamina too, especially if you are not experienced horseman. Are you freaking kidding me? I got hit because of stupid... I got hit because of the freaking tutorial. So do I have to fight? Not. What is really the game here? Because if you get hit once, you can't really run that fast anymore. So let's go down. Regenerate some stamina. Run a little bit further. It could be because I was in the inventory that they were right behind me. Can I do stuff? Yep. I'm coming to a complete stop, which meant they could hit me. Yep. You can call your horse anytime by whistling. You will also be heard by people within earshot. Help Teresa get away. Where's that? Over here. Galloping. Okay, there's stuff happening over there. So now we have a horse. And we have to help Teresa. I want to go back. I want to help her. Run. Right to side. Load. Run. Start. Yes. I do want to help her. I have no idea how. But I will do. Every successful bout of haggling lowers your reputation. Okay. What? If I haggle, I lower my reputation? Good to know. Just run across. So we have to get to the horse. We are going to help Teresa. Somehow. I have no idea how to draw my sword. Yep. So we have to get those. So I guess these guys are Polish? Polnish? Okay, how do I do this this mission? How do I help her get away? Do I have to kill those? Can't even draw my sword. A bunch of enemies. Everyone running. I have no idea what to do. And somehow my horse didn't make it over that. No idea how to help. I would guess that is where I need to help. So reloading again. I mean, I can't draw my... Oh, there we go. All unsheathed weapon will provoke fear. I now have my weapon out, which means I can fight. Now, sadly, I'm not good at fighting. But let's hope for the best. There we go. Let stamina refresh. Oh, we... So, that was all. We helped by just going in. Okay. So, yeah. We helped her all these rounds. Good to know. Wasted a lot of time. For some reason I thought she would ride with me and my horse. But okay. I was wrong. So just go to the horse, run over those guys. And that should be enough. There we go. I am... Okay. So I helped. So we can just gallop. Let's get out of here. This is somehow blocked. Let the cutscene play. Okay. The wound must be bandaged, which Henry hasn't yet learned to do. You have to quickly get some help. Someone who can help you, okay. So I'm bleeding, and I'm getting hit. Okay. Rovna. I'm on the wrong track, I guess.
Left.
Discovered shrine.
To the left, along the street.
Oh, god damn it, they are still behind. Are you kidding me? Another shrine. So they are still behind me, they're still killing me quite effectively too. This game is not easy. You can die really quick. But okay, so... Is this okay? Are we getting there someday? I still need someone who can bandage.
Warn the others! They tore its scallops!
People are running. The green bar is almost gone. Try to regenerate some stamina for the horse, which was a bad idea, I guess. My stamina is gone. I mean, I can't really do much. I can only try and... I'm not doing anything apart from running. You also need to watch what you eat. If it's spoiled, you can get food poisoning, which you need to take an antidote. Are you kidding me? All the way from here? Wow. Okay. So don't lose too much stamina, don't lose too much life. Because if you do, you are gone. But now I know that they are more or less reacting if I call for the horse. Which means she's gone. There we go. And just run. You don't really need to run that fast. This is good enough. So we have full stamina, horse has full stamina, cutscene, skip part. And now we just have to run. We have to run a lot. So my stamina is good. The horse's stamina is a little bit... Oh, really? I got hit? I'm running as fast as I can. This time I'm not going to go and take a detour.
Left. Talmor gets to the left, along the stream.
Oh, I need to get to the bridge. Okay. Using the right street. Being really fast. Hoping that we are not going to get hit by the archer behind us, which I cannot see. Preoccupied trying to stay alive. The horse is having a bad time trying to duck and weave somehow. Come on, horsey. You're looking good. Okay, somehow I didn't get hit. Running left and right was helpful. I have the feeling they know what is going on. Don't really have to tell them. So I guess Poland attack? Holy Roman Empire? Could be France, for all I know. France or Burgundy. Burgundy had a lot of vassals. There were a ton of flags. So I don't really know. So trying to duck and weave again. Whew. Succeeded. Took far too long. I don't even have to say anything. I mean, they see who's coming.
Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose! Hanyo! Hosungine!
They're turning tail! Quickly! We're closing the gate!
I need more HP.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Numb the pain.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Yeah, finished. Quest complete. You discovered your bed. Nice. And a baker. Ooh, we are not wounded anymore. And we have more our stamina's capped because we are hungry, I guess.
He's got half a dozen hares for us and 4 quails. And he's saving half a deer for us too.
That should do. When will he bring them?
He promised he'd bring them the day after tomorrow.
Excellent. You'll take care of it when he comes?
Certainly.
Okay, stuff happening over there. Hello? Okay, not gonna talk to me. Lockpick hard. Oh, I'm in a private area. Never mind. Hello, milady. Oh. Okay. Disappeared. Invisibility spell. Hello? Nah. Let's go a game without lockpick stuff. And steal. Hello? Still can't talk to you.
Careful.
I need to go somewhere. I need someone who is willing to give me stuff to eat. Hello. Eat. I'm hungry.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about
Nice.
your father. They say he was a swordsman who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes.
Eat. Food.
Yeah, I'm going. You learn kitchens.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Okay. Eat, go to the courtyard, and sleep. It's not wise to ignore hunger. The longer Henry doesn't eat, the weaker he gets. If he fasts long enough, he can even die. Different foods have different properties. Won't fill you up like a roast duck, but it will stay fresh for longer. I want to eat. I don't want to pick up. Let's just eat first. Food. So eat that. Lentil mash. Why? Oh, I have to hold. Durability 2 days. Getting stuff to eat. Still a little bit peckish. Getting some roast ducks. Some bread rolls. And some good apples. And with that we should be able to fill up our little belly. There we go. And there we go, fully saturated. Oh, we are tired. You've reached a new level in speech for some reason. Can we... we cannot get any extra points. We are at level 3, though, -1. Probably because we are tired. So going up here. Okay, that is definitely not where I need to go. So around here, I guess. Hello? Getting some nice rest. If you're tired, your stamina and eloquence will also gradually decrease. Sleep is the solution. Find an available bed. And set how long you want to sleep for. As long as I need. How much do I need? I mean, let's go through the next morning. Oh, nourishment. Oh, it tells me how much energy I have, how much health, and my nourishment. Nice. What is happening? I'm not fully healed. Or did you just skip?
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
She's a little bit too touchy-feely. But sure, let's talk. I'm going to get hanged. I'm going to get hanged.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Ooh, we can decide. I went to the tavern for ale and my... Ooh, no.
I met my friends right next to the Skalitz Ale House.
It's time.
When we heard
I
Deutsch
hate
praising
time
Sigismund, our
things.
blood boiled.
Stuff.
My mates decided to teach that fool to mind his tongue. So, thanks to us, Deutsch had to scrape horse shit off his newly whitewashed house.
How foul.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
Me and Father talked about life.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the
Do I
horizon,
want to succeed?
ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Right, they killed.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged
Repeat
at
what?
him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
I
wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
Oh, you poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robard. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Nope, there's nothing to do for you. Don't go and fall in love and do stuff like that.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Nightmare.